Hello everyone, hope you're doing well and welcome to another video of HTML and CSS complete course. So in this video we are going to talk about the combinators in CSS. So before jumping on to the main point, if you didn't subscribe my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon so you'll get the notification of my new video when I upload them. Alright, so let's get started. So the CSS combinator is something that explains the relationship between the selectors. A CSS combinator can contain more than one simple selector. Between the simple selectors, we can include a combinator. There are four types of combinators in CSS. The first one is descendant selector, the second one is child selector, adjacent selector, and general selector. So first we are going to talk about the descendant selector. The descendant selector matches all elements that are descended of a specified element. So first let's work on the descendant selector. So let's remove this from here and we're going to descendant selector, and here we're going to alright, so let's save this and alright, so now let's jump over to the CSS, and here we're going to target the div element and target the p element. So this is called the descendant selector. The descendant selector, it means that when you want to select an element which is inside another element, this means that if you want to select all p element which is inside the div element, so if you want to select all p elements which are inside the div element, you can use simply add a space which is called descendant selector. So let's check. So here let me add a background for them. Background color yellow. Let's save this. Let's refresh the page. As you can see, so the paragraph 1 in div and paragraph 2. So let me show you in HTML code. So as you can see, paragraph 1 and paragraph 2, and also the 5th and 6th paragraph is also, they're all inside the div element, because we select here that we first select the div element and we say that inside the div element we need all paragraph element to change their background color into yellow. So this is called the descent selector. So the descent selector, you can just add space between two elements. So the next we have child selector. The child selector selects all elements that are the children of the specified element. For example, if we add a class here, let's add a class, and here we're going to say child. And now let's, instead of div element, we're going to add, say, child. And let's save this. And after the class name or whatever element you select, we're going to add the child selector here, and after that we are going to add the element, and then we are going to select the element that we want to add the changes in it. So now let's save this and let's refresh the page, and as you can see, only the first and second paragraph is selected, because here we have used the class name and then we said only select the elements that are inside this child class. So if we add another paragraph here, so let's add p, and we're going to copy this from here and paste it here. So this one is also second. Now let's save this and let's refresh. So as you can see, so this is called the child select. So as you can see, this div is a parent element, and these paragraphs of a div element is called child elements of the div element. So the third one we have the adjacent sibling selector. The adjacent sibling selector is used to select an element that is directly after another specific element. Sibling elements must have the same parent element, and adjacent means immediately following. For this, for using the adjacent sibling selector, we are going to use the plus sign, and let's save this and let's refresh the page. As you can see, so this means that after parent class, after selected element, target the first element. It means that if we remove this class name from here, and let's save this and let's add the div element here. Save this. So as you can see, this one is selected as well because the 7th paragraph is also directly after the div element. So this means that it will tell the browser that target the element which is directly after the selected element. So hope it's understandable for you. So the next, which is the last one, is the general sibling selector. So this selector selects all elements that are next siblings of the specified element. So for using this, we can use telecharacter here. So let's save this and now let's refresh the page. As you can see, so this means that select all elements after the selected elements. So it will tell the browser that select all elements which are directly after the selected element which is div element. So the general sibling selector will tell the browser that select all p elements which are directly after the div element. Here you can see. So hope you understand. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe this channel and hit the bell icon for latest videos when I upload them.